Good morning, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Frustrated to Freedom. I'm Bill Morrow, your guide on the way to your objective, on the way to your target of being free. Freedom from doubts, freedom from problems, progress, cash flow, future pensions, and all of those things. Today we have episode number 53. Let your light shine. Whoa, we're getting very biblical about this now, but let your light shine. Now that'll come. Now, have you got your information ready? Because as we go through these things, as we go through these books, things change and things change. Number one, exact amount of money desired. I will get £10,000 per week income to start. Number two, how am I going to achieve my goal? I will achieve my goal by weekly income by working full-time with my website. HTTP dreams to this fella. A definite date to acquire this money. I have started and I want to achieve my target of 10,000, repeating it again, 10,000 per week by the 7th of January 2019. A definite date, not just then, but a definite date. And the four, my definite plan is to start now and promote my website full time. There you are. But now that you have that done, which I'm hoping you have, now we're going to change it. Yes! Because the information we get and the information that's brought out by all of these features, everything relating to the website, is that we can all lose direction, we can all lose concentration, and very easily your mind can be twisted, changed, because we know about the fact of the false self, and now we're talking about the inner self and all of these things, and the subconscious. We now want to get the subconscious thinking. But in our request here, we said, I will get, and want is not good enough. What we have to do now is we have to rewrite this in the present tense. I now am getting £10,000 per week. And the idea behind this is your subconscious, instead of it projecting where it's going, you're saying to it, you've already got it. You're already there. So you've got to rewrite this, telling your subconscious that you've already achieved your target. Now, once you do that, and then once you keep telling yourself that you have achieved it, then the big thing is you will do it. Now, the other thing, like confidence and getting, say, the bloke who gets on stage for the first time, the bloke who gets on to deliver his talks, he could be quaking at the knees. He's so scared of what's going to happen, go wrong and so forth. But once he gets on there, his whole mindset changes and he does it as if he was there forever. And this is the same, telling the subconscious that, yes, of course I can do this. So you get on there and you actually do it. Now, the same principle applies here, that you're telling the subconscious that you've actually achieved your target. And by keep repeating that, achieved it, yes, I've got it, the date, yes, I've got that, and all of those things. But the main thing is the target you're aiming for is what you've already got. You've already achieved that. So then you're now creating a false sense in your mindset, in your subconscious, telling it that the target we're after is what I've actually got. So then we're going to progress from there to gain further benefits. So at this stage, yes, you are skeptical and you are thinking, well, will it or won't it, and all this sort of thing. Remember, 500 people, 500 businessmen, 500 entrepreneurs are all speaking about this and all giving their views. And this is where the whole thing comes from. This is where the whole concept comes from. These men, these people, men and women, could do it, have done it, and now it's up to you to follow what they're doing. And we're just getting this information together, and because it's been done so many times, it is true. It is working, and it does work. So no matter how you actually produce it, you now have to give your subconscious the idea and the knowledge, not thinking, practical. The knowledge is, I have already achieved 10,000 per week, or whatever you're talking about. Remember, you want to get something which is achievable as opposed to something which is unbelievable, and that's what you're after. So that releases the what do they call it, endorphins and all sorts of things. Chemicals are produced in the mind, and chemicals actually help you to gain the thoughts and everything else. So achieve. I have achieved my first target of 10,000 per week. I am now getting 10,000 per week. That is what you repeat to yourself. That is what you now go and change this so that it is now talking about what you have achieved and how you've achieved it. And that convinces your subconscious to go on. Oh, if he's got this, well then we can go on and get more. Because he's not starting, he's on his way. And that's exactly the way we're going to look at it. And that's exactly. So the principle here is we deceive our subconscious to a certain extent. But we know by producing the fact ourselves, yes, I can do this, and you go on stage or you go to achieve something that you haven't done before, and then yes, you do achieve it. So that is creating that situation in your mind, and this is exactly what we call. So let your light shine is exactly that. You've got to think way outside the box. You've got to think that, of course I can do this. Yes, I can do this. And you get on and do it. And the practical time is now. And this is where, do you know, this builds my heart rate up every time I do this. But it's wonderful. See you tomorrow, my friends. Take action.